So I finished watching a movie. Now I'm going to go to sleep. But I'm telling you, Americans are the most hated people in the world. They're screwing everything up for everybody, including their own country. They're the most hated people in the world. And they have no idea. They have no sense of morals. They have no sense of decorum. They have nothing. They have nothing. It's really sad to see what's happened to America and how they are with people. There's that video there of those guys talking about how Zimbabweans are and how accommodating they are, and that when you go to a Zimbabwean's house, you'll always find them laughing and joking and making a joke of things. Not like the people here. The people here, they say, oh, we're too good. She's too good. Yeah, because they're Americans. They think if you don't know how to be horrible to people, how to teach them a lesson, how to tell them how to dress, what to wear, how to talk, they think that they're better than us, but they're not. They're not. Their money is, all they have is money. That's all they have. They don't have anything else. High blood pressure is the fastest growing disease in America. They're even making a Tylenol tablet now that you can take when you get colds and flus, because that medication for colds and flus and that you can't take it if you have high blood pressure. So now they're making one that you can take because it's an endemic. Whatever they say, yeah, it's an endemic. It's too much. So I know it's sad, but I can't help laughing because they don't know what the important things are in life. Americans have, in their schools, they have the most shootings in the world. They have the most screwed up relationships. They have open relationships where the people are married, but they see other people at the same time. And they say, oh, we've come to an understanding. They don't follow God's laws. They have educated leaders like President Obama running the country saying, don't go to school. You don't need to get an education. You don't need it. Just take any job. This is America. America's screwed up, man. And they're screwing it up for the rest of the world. The people who are in Zimbabwe, who are admiring Zimbabweans because we laugh and joke and the door's always open, you can come anytime. Those are the good things in life. But anyway, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm very happy that report came out about the Human Rights Watch, because now they can't say I'm delusional, I made it up, they don't know what I'm talking about. The night before my mother got married, I was alone here. And I told her I want to come there, I want to spend that final night there with you. She's like, don't come, these people, they don't want you here. I said, what? She said, yeah, don't come. And she was so upset, she was crying. I said to her, why are you crying? She's like, getting married now at this age. I said to her, so tell him, call the wedding off. She said, no, I already packed and everything. So, yeah, it's not an easy decision. Sometimes people get married because it's convenient, because my mother had the money, he had a place to stay. He used to take her for all her appointments and everything. Sometimes people get married because it makes more sense to combine their incomes or their lives. People don't always get married for love. And the one thing I know is that my mom married my dad for love. I think it's sad that the rest of the family didn't care whether I was there or not for that. It would have been the last night that all of us were together as a family. So yeah, they have no love for me. They don't care if I'll end up living in a dumpster or going on welfare or taking drugs. They don't care. That I care about my life. So I think it's very important that you have the right formation. And nobody can blame my mother for the decisions that my sisters made or anybody else has made. They made their own decisions. for their own lives. Even going to church, that's our own decision. It's nobody else's decision. Nobody can make it for you. So I just like that video. But keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. Even if God takes me tonight, keep the pressure on until you break the back of this government. Because what they're doing, it's oppression. It's economic oppression, it's financial oppression. And even the people that are in their top jobs now, working at OMAs and TD and all of that, when things start failing like this, those people at the top, they'll also end up coming down. Because everything will start failing, like what happened in Zimbabwe. The stocks will start failing, things will start closing. They've already had runs on the banks here in some places. Why do you think they want to get away from having a cash society? Because it's an economic collapse. That's what it is. So, anyway, I think my mother also got married because she didn't want people to take me away and have me go live with other people. People won't treat you like your own family. They won't give you that same love and that same support. I've been going through hell since I was a little girl. When you look at my legs, you look at my feet, how they all calloused and everything. It's from all the walking I had to do. But anyway, I put my trust in God. And don't forget to stock up for at least, keep tinned foods, keep water, keep all these things. Because, man alive, they're killing us. They're killing us alive. That's what they're doing. And the Americans don't care. As long as they're big and fat and their bank accounts are fat, that's all they care about. They don't care about human life. If they can make everything privatized healthcare, they'll do it. And they'll say, well, we've done well for ourselves. But have you done well in God's eyes? Or maybe you don't really care whether there's a God. After all, who's to say that God came back? That's what my uncle says, Uncle Marcus. He says, how do you know that Jesus rose from the dead? I told him, I said, do you really think that people would go around telling everyone he rose from the dead, put their lives at risk getting crucified just like he was under the Roman Empire if he didn't? I mean, why? Why put your life at risk? Why do any of us do what we do? Why be good? Mess around, have affairs, do whatever you like. Those are the people that are prospering, right? More power to you. Believe what you want. I made my choices. I made my choices, and I firmly believe that Jesus is watching over me. Firmly. Believe whatever you like. They're screwing up this country, left, right, and center, but they're still voting in Mark Carney. How stupid can you be? After he destroyed England, how stupid can you be? Justin Trudeau must be laughing at them, like the speech he gave when he resigned. How stupid can you be?